first pitch coming up under the lights at Wrigley. The Cardinals and the Cubs, next on the show. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, two guys here with pretty good numbers so far this season. Both of them coming in with double digits in victories. So if this winds up being a 3-2, 2-1 kind of game, that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. John Jay will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. James is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for out number 1. So Jay will head back to the dugout. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Matt Carpenter will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. Two-one. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Scherholtz has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
And I think these Cub fans are going to like what Scherholtz brings to the table. He's got a nice arm. He's got a good glove. He can hit a little bit up there, and he makes a nice play right here running that ball down.
Alan Craig will dig in for the first time now. 1 home run shy of 30 on the year so far. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Matt Adams will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, all you have to do here is go back to that 2-out walk. I mean, without that, this guy wouldn't have even gotten a shot here in the inning. So Here's another instance where losing your focus on the mound can really come back to haunt you.
Johnny Peralta will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Fouled back. The next 3-2. Now a ball softly hit out to short. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against the MVP of the 2013 NLCS, the very difficult-to-solve right-hander Michael Wacha. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jesse Padilla will stand in here, hoping to perhaps get a chance to show off that speed of his as he currently sits 7th in the National League in stolen bases. Here comes a 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Let's go.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Now after the leadoff walk, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So let's see if they can use that as a springboard to a big inning.
Nate Scherholz will stand in now following leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
One and two.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Advance the runner.
Now the 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Let's go, go.
Runners on the move for second. In the dirt here. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by into the backstop. You see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw.
Yeah, this is a very uncharacteristic start for him so far. 2 walks here in the early going. Normally he's not going to walk that many guys, so you wonder if maybe something's not quite right out there.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
What was that?
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this will kick off the third base bag. And they will not get an out on this as the run will score on a most bizarre infield single.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. Well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Tyler Colvin will take his cuts now.
That's right. Good eye. Wait for your pitch.
Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 28 on the season, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Eric Robeson will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here he comes on 3-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, this hasn't been the smoothest inning ever, so he just needed to get an out somehow. And I think he'll take it right here on that ground ball.
Chris Coughlin will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Here comes the 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Reaches for a curveball here and sends one on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher,
Travis James will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Peter Borges will come forward now to start the second in what's been an offensive showcase so far.
Yeah, and you'd think you'd be happy with putting up 2 runs in the top of the first. Well, think again. You're already finding yourselves being thumped in this one.
Swung on and missed, 3-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Colton Wong will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages. Taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Audrey Perez will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. He can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Michael Wacha will stand in. Sliced down the line at first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 2. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Go, Rodriguez. You got it.
The 2-2. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will bounce up against the ivy now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Pedro Strop will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Shows bunt here, but this one misses, ball 3.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Still bunting here, but he pulls it back for strike two. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Jesse Padilla will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Nate Scherholz will bat here. No official at-bat, but he's scored a run thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Peralta for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. John Jay will start things out here with his guys down a couple of runs already as we begin the third. Here comes the 2-1. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Colvin is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Matt Carpenter will try it again. He flew out his first time. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Alan Craig will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Waka delivering a 1-1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. 1 away.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Tyler Colvin will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Eric Robeson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Right field. Craig is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead this one 4-2. Matt Adams will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop, Johnny.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Here's the 2-2 home. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Peter Borges will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Get out of here, Cardinal.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. Chris Coughlin will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Swing and a rocket to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely raked, and it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
Travis James will stand in. He grounded out his first time. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases for A-Rod. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Pedro Strop will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Colton Wong will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that, so just keep on throwing it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said now.
Audrey Perez will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's the full count offering. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Michael Wacha will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Picked up by A-Rod, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jesse Padilla will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. And, low throw there as it skips right by him at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Well, when you're making that throw across the diamond, if you don't get a lot on it, get on top of it, it's going to sink. And I think he just tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an E5.
Nate Sherholtz will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Around third and being waved on home. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Here you go, looking right down the line. This ball's ripped over the first baseman's head and into the right field corner. That runner from first, he's not even going to hesitate rounding third as he comes around to score easily standing up.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jeff Ullman is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Anthony Rizzo will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Number 26 for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Tyler Colvin will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Eric Robeson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. To second for one. On to first, a double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Chris Coughlin will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
3 runs already home here. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back for more from the north side after this. John Jay will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there, base hit, and he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Alan Craig will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The tag gets one, a tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there, as it's a double play turn to retire the side. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals 2. Travis James will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And that misses, 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and A-Rod a little too anxious here as this is pulled foul into the seats down the left field line. Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Well, so much for a leadoff base runner to start the inning. He gets a little too ambitious with his lead over there at first, and a good snap throw winds up picking him off.
1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Pedro Strop will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Adams will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Johnny Peralta will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Peter Borges will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Keep that runner close.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Colton Wong will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Audrey Perez will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 1-1 pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, and he's been all right up to this inning, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. He gives them a run here on the bases-loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Travis Wood will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Yadier Molina will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away.
We need it out, man.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that definitely didn't go according to plan. Comes right out of the bullpen to walk the first guy he faces and force home a run. You have to wonder if he'll even get another shot to redeem himself.
John Jay will step in now with the possible tying run on first as they try to claw their way back in this thing. Hit on the ground to shortstop. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 7-4. Randy Choate will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Randy Choate.
Jesse Padilla will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Swing and it's off the third base bag. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Maybe a little question of whether this was going to stay fair or not, but you see, this is pretty much right over the bag at third and down the line.
Nate Sherholtz will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And the runner's breaking for third. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And that'll double the lead as the run comes across from second to make it 8-4.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now. That would be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
It's not fun for righties to hit against this guy. For left-handed hitters, it's really not fair. I mean, how are you supposed to hit a pitch like that? Simple answer is, don't.
Tyler Colvin will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Ready on 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. This crowd likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he's missed with back-to-back sliders there. It makes you wonder if he just doesn't have any confidence in his fastball right now.
Seth Maness will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Eric Robeson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Out in front there as this is rolled fouled off to the left. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jay has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Chris Coughlin will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front 8-4. Matt Carpenter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Come on, calm down.
The right fielder, number 21.
Alan Craig will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the 1-1. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey.
3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Coughlin is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. Eighth inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Matt Adams will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And there to take it is A-Rod for out number 2.
You might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Johnny Peralta will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Go.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The left fielder, number 8.
Carlos Villanueva will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Carlos Villanueva.
Peter Borges will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Let it swing in there.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Cards strand a couple. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Travis James will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Lined hard to center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Alex Rodriguez will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. Hard hit towards center. Jay is there, 2 gone.
Yeah, this can be a tough play to judge. It's that line drive right at you in center field. It's tough because it takes a second to figure out that depth perception. But he's all over this one to make the play without any problem at all.
Ryan Buckner will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 3-0 offering. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Jesse Padilla will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Thomas Nicholas is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Colton Wong will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Give him the juice, baby.
This is hit sharply to the left side, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Audrey Perez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Shane Robinson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Shane Robinson.
Two out, nobody on. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 8-4. Good night from Chicago.